Assalamualaikum and good day everyone. In this module, you will learn about executive brain mathematics. I hope that at the end of this module, you will be able to describe and explain the role of executive function in mathematical processing and the abilities, and describe the brain structures and its function related to mathematical processing. When you look at these mathematical questions, what comes across in your mind? What are the mental processes that need to be used to solve the question? Do you have any ideas? Numerous cognitive activities and processes are involved in answering mathematics questions, including lexicons related to mathematics knowledge, the basic and advanced mathematical skills, strategies of problem solving, the capacity of holding and manipulating information in mind, and the role of executive function to coordinate all these mental activities. Mathematics abilities are crucial for our daily living and success in related jobs. We need mathematics ability to count the price that we need to pay when buying groceries, to calculate distance from KL Central to Wisma Sejarah, to count fee that needs to pay based on the registered credit unit, to calculate house construction costs, to determine the safe speed for a roller coaster. Many factors lead to mathematical achievement and performance differences, including domain-specific and domain-general. This domain plays a crucial role in ensuring that the appropriate range of cognitive skills across the content domains which suggested will be influence the mathematical achievement. What is domain-specific? Domain-specific refers to factual knowledge, procedural skills, and conceptual understanding. Factual knowledge refers to knowledge of mathematics, general mathematics facts, and even advanced mathematics facts in certain people. Factual knowledge includes the basic language of mathematics, knowledge of numbers, expressions, quantities, entities that are mathematically equivalent, such as fraction, decimals, percents, orientations, geometry, and other essential mathematical concepts and properties. For procedural skill, Craig et al. 2017 and Gilmore et al. 2018 define procedural skill as the ability or know-how to accurately and efficiently select and carry out relevant arithmetic procedures, operation, strategies, and notation. You need to apply the knowledge of mathematics to solve a problem using the ordered sequence or steps. For example, carrying when adding, removing when subtracting, splitting into equals part or group when dividing, and repeated addition for multiplication. Look at this question. A class of 28 were divided into 7 equal groups. How many students are in each group? How to answer this question? What comes across in your mind that related to procedural skills? Procedural skills are often considered related to factual knowledge. Thus, you need to have a language and mathematical facts to select the accurate mathematical operation to perform these questions. Division operation is selected to perform this question, which is division is splitting into equal parts or groups. Okay, then we move to conceptual understanding. What is conceptual understanding? Gilmore et al. 2018 defined conceptual understanding as the understanding of the principles that underlie a domain, or knowing why. It is often related to identify numerical relationship and identify conceptual knowledge to be able to perform the mathematical operation. For example, you understand that addition is the inverse of subtraction. Conceptual understanding is suggested as an essential component of overall success with mathematics. Development of good conceptual understanding requires learning of specific principles such as associativity, commutativity, identity, and the inverse relationships between operations. In 2004, Gary proposed the importance of conceptual understanding as depicted by hierarchical framework. The mathematics achievement is regarded as the combination of the separable skills of conceptual understanding and procedural knowledge. The relationship between conceptual and procedural knowledge is complicated, and some studies reported that are not hierarchically ordered. We still lack knowledge of understanding the relationship between conceptual understanding and procedural skill. This hierarchical framework demonstrates that the language system, visual system, and domain general skills are also included in mental processes. Domain general is found to be critical in mathematical ability. Pasolini and Lanfranchi in 2012 proposed that factors of domain general, including short-term memory, working memory, and processing speed. Short-term memory and working memory indicates as one of the essential components in domain general. Short-term memory and working memory is suggested to play a role in early mathematical learning. In the early learning stage, first we have been taught to recognize the number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and other numbers. Short-term memory involves when the person holds the information items such as the number 1, 2, 3, 4, and others. If the person rehearsed the items, the encoded information in the short-term memory then can move into long-term memory to store the selected items. Short-term memory holds the verbal and visual spatial information represented in the phonological loop and visual spatial sketch loop respectively. Then after that, we achieve another level, which is we have been taught to do addition, subtraction, multiplication, and other complex mathematical equations level. At this level, you need a working memory system to host and manipulate the information in mind. Working memory system composed of multi-component as suggested by Begley in 2010, which are phonological loop, visual spatial sketch, central executive episodic buffer, and attentional controller. The involvement of working memory system is to facilitate planning, comprehension, counting, and problem solving. The phonological loop and visual spatial sketch are required in processing language-based and visual information respectively. Begley and Hitch in 1974 proposed the concept of the central executive that required for both thought and action. The central executive are essential in coordinating information. Role of central executive skills include planning, problem solving, decision making, attention maintenance and direction, emotional regulation, and behavioral control. The central executive contribute to monitoring, controlling, and guiding information processing to facilitate problem solving and flexible thinking. Currently, the central executive is referred to as executive function. Craig et al. 2017 recommended that executive function plays a role in the ability to recall mathematical facts from long-term memory, select and perform accurate and effective procedures, and understand the conceptual relationships among number and the operations. The executive functions compose of three main components, includes inhibition, shifting, and updating. Inhibition is the executive function skills to suppress distracting information and unwanted responses. Shifting is the executive function skills to flexibly switching between different tasks or different operations. Updating, or also referred to as working memory, is executive function skill to monitor and manipulate information in mind. Recent findings also reported that executive function skills has a direct influence on mathematical achievement. Another component in domain general is processing speed. Processing speed refers to the efficiency and speed to execute the cognitive or mathematical task. Recent findings reported that processing speed correlates to mathematical skills in retrieving the information.